Hello friends, welcome to channel Guidance from Divine. And in today's reading, we are connecting with your spirit team about the gifts that are coming your way or what is coming your way in your manifested reality, which is going to be a gift from the universe. It may or may not look like a gift is one clarification which is coming with the reading. But in today's reading, as you can see, there are no zodiacs, there is no tarot decks to pick, and no charms. They are just giving three cards. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And the message is covered by the feathers. So how this showing is that when you pick the pile and when you see you start receiving the gifts from your spirit team through the feathers. It's a very beautiful presence and the messages which are coming through. I can't wait to start the readings today. So pick a pile, my dear friends, for the gifts and what is coming your way. Pick your pile, 1, 2, 3, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this card, then this is your reading today about what gifts are coming your way, what the your spirit team is going to, the universe is going to bring in your reality. So the first thing they're telling me is that before I remove the feather, for you to pause, maybe take some time and try to see what word is here. And I'm hearing many of you are going to get it. So let's do this. I'll also pause the video. Okay, so let's see what the word is for today. The message is transformation. So the gift of transformation is coming your way, my dear pile 1. It's a very beautiful message. And we will see today how this transformation is going to look like, what is going to be involved in this transformation. The time scale, they are not showing me because it is going to be very different for everyone, as this being a collective reading. So we will be more focused on the gifts that are coming, the transformation that is coming. I'm hearing firstly there's an activation coming, or an activation that is going to happen. Maybe you have been working on this activation. So in the reality, this change is going to come. Wow, crown chakra. Number 7. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Wow. So you are going to be receiving this activation, or you have been working on this activation, and now it's coming as a gift of transmuting energies, of turning the shadow into light through your crown chakra. Wow, that is a big gift. Like for me, it's such a big, it's like one of the biggest gifts one can have, at least according to me. Yeah, so your crown chakra is going to be channeling a lot of this light which transmutes the negativity. Maybe working with the violet flame is also important in this gift. Maybe you have been working with this violet flame and now an upgrade is coming. So like I can share an example. They're asking me to let you know, though I have shared it in some previous videos, but in my journey, when I started my spiritual awakening, I received the violet flame, and we do not need the initiation for that. And I started working with it. But as I slowly advanced, higher and higher versions of violet flame started coming through, and sometimes they even had different names. But the one which I aligned was with the violet flame through Diana Cooper, the cosmic diamond violet flame. So if you are intrigued, you can look into that specific violet flame and the upgrade that has happened through her. But yes, this is your journey of able to transmute and clear and cleanse, and also the gift of to be in a reality of a more positive and cleansed environment, a cleansed space. So that is also a beautiful, beautiful gift. Okay, let us continue with the message from this deck. I would love to know how many of you were able to hear the word in the comment box. Yes, I really feel a lot of you. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. Okay, so this is the gift of your own plan, which your soul has agreed for planet Earth. There is a very strong message of you being a star seed as well. And also, you may have another pile in the reading as well. But this individuality message is bringing the message of singing your own song as well. You also may have some connection with birds. And singing your own song is also bringing attention on the throat chakra as well. So the alignment, the clearing of the crown chakra, but also aligning with the channel between the crown and the throat chakra is also going to be very cleansed, like an upgrade between the energy flow, because throat chakra is a very psychic chakra as well, along with the third eye. So I feel there is this flow of energy which is you will be starting to see, maybe in the way you express. You maybe have a beautiful singing voice, and then you decide to start singing, or to do it professionally, or in whichever way, like more feeling more confident around it, and then speaking your truth, expressing what you're feeling in a better way. So these are all the gifts around the transformation that are coming. And also they're also bringing my attention here that how this butterfly is flying towards the light, and as if it's becoming transparent and the light itself. That is what the journey of the crown chakra and above is going to feel like. Accessing higher dimensions through your crown chakra, to be able to pick up more guidance, maybe more psychic abilities. Those all are a part of the gift and the individuality. But here, very strongly, the throat chakra I'm picking, along with the crown chakra. The energy of balance with number 7 is also coming, to stay in a more balanced state. To be able to stay in a more balanced state is in itself a gift. And we have friendship. A gift of friendship is also coming your way, my dear Palwan. That is such a beautiful, beautiful message. Let's see if this doesn't reflect here, then I can switch them maybe. Yeah. So there is a new friend, maybe feeling very connected with the transformation and the individuality, the confidence that you're going to gain. It very much feels like in alignment with the soul tribe and the soul family. That kind of a vibration is coming. So let's see what then is in the sacred destiny of Palwan. What is in the sacred destiny of Palwan? Wow. So we have a number of cards in your sacred destiny. The first one we have is opportunity. The gift of opportunity is coming. It can be in the very 3D life, this opportunity. It can be around work or something you have been expecting. Maybe someone who's also just feeling very lonely or like in need of a friend. That can also be an opportunity for the expression of what you're feeling and what the transformation is happening and what changes you are, let's say, spiritually feeling, or some like body sensations in your crown chakra you're having, some those kind of things which you don't feel free to talk to everyone. Something just having that connection is an opportunity in itself to express yourself. But yes, this is more in the 3D reality for the whole collective. Then we have protection. So the gift of protection is also in the sacred destiny now, because it is so much of upgrade happening in your crown chakra, in your throat chakra. And throat chakra, as I said, being a very psychic chakra. So the more and more expanded state you are in, the more and more protected protective your team also becomes, because you are more sensitive to energy, and then your protective team, your spirit team, then they become more stronger and more conscious with your protection. Connecting with Archangel Michael can help. With Archangel Metatron is also coming with protection. Maybe because you are going to access these higher dimensions after these activations. So there's a need of this protection. So it can also be taken as a guidance to use a bit more of cleansing or protective, like feather is very strongly again coming. So this is owl feather, and using an owl feather to cleanse and protect yourself is can be important for someone very specifically. Asking the owl to give you the protection, the cloak of protection, can be very beautifully working. Maybe you have a connection with, you have a animal spirit owl guide, and that guide can give you this protection of their cloak with their feathers. So this is something you have to really take it as it resonates because of the collective nature of the reading. It is here, yeah. And then you have patience, but which has come in reverse. And this card wants to stay in reverse. So we will read it as reverse, but though we will keep it here so that you can see it. The Sing Your Own Song, it connects with that message of the bird with patience. This expansion that we picked up, or the change, the gift in your throat chakra that we picked up, let's say as an opportunity here as well, you have to be patient with that, is the guidance. Very specifically with the individuality and the throat chakra, this message wants to align with this one. Then there is also slow and steady wins the race as well. That maybe you are growing feathers, you are they are not like strong enough right now to take the full flight, and it'll come with its time, just how the butterfly is going slowly but still reaching there. So I feel there is a message about being patient with yourself. So let's now start with some tea leaves to see what does this transformation, the gift of transformation, holds, other than the chakra field we have seen and the friendship. Also, what does this opportunity look like? Let us, okay, I feel there's one more. Yes. So these three things can relate with all of you or individually. So you have to really take it as it resonates. First is dogs, getting together with friends. So this is a beautiful confirmation again with the friendship. Not only having a new friend, but meeting your friend or reviving a connection with an old friend you have not been in touch with for a long time. Can be is also coming as a gift, and your spirit team is very clearly they're clarifying this connection as the result of the transformation, that there was a need, though there was a connection between you and your friend, but there was a need of a transformation to happen in both of you in your life journeys during the time when you were disconnected, and now that change has happened in both of you, so you are now more compatible in the vibration and the friendship revives. This could be a very specific message, but yes, the friendship is a message for the whole collective. New friends or coming back of old friends in life. If you're resonating with the previous message of this disconnect happening, it's because of the soul level workings they're clarifying. Maybe this friend and you are a part of a soul tribe, and in this life you have incarnated as friends, is the clarification. We have star, guaranteed success. So that is a beautiful gift with the opportunity. So this really just showing that in whichever way in the 3D life you were resonating with the message, where you were in need of a transformation or support of universe, then this opportunity is coming with success. So it's not only an opportunity, but it is a successful opportunity. And then we have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So for many of you, a gift of vacation, and it's really coming as a surprise feeling, though it may not be a surprise after this reading. But yes, you can expect an opportunity of a holiday, of a vacation, of going somewhere and just having a relaxed time. I'm seeing for many of you a beach holiday, specifically at the time when I'm releasing it, but the general feeling is someone having a beach holiday. And then it also talks about mental holiday, mentally vacation. So just having a relaxed time because your upgrade on the crown chakra is happening. You are able to take care of this negativity, the negative energy which was previously affecting you, and now it brings you this comfort, the mental space, stillness, and feeling more positive and more light in your mental body. So that is the gift in the mental space. Let us have a prediction of the gift. Anything on the opportunity spirit that you can show? Pile 1, thank you. On the opportunity, we got opportunity. Wow, look at that. I cannot make this up. I cannot plan this. This is amazing. It's opportunity. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip, change is coming just in time. So this specifically is coming in the job profile or business, which we did pick up. Like I was feeling with work. I think I did mention work, but now it's very clearly coming on this opportunity as an opportunity of work in the 3D life, as we channeled before as well. So that was really amazing. Like it also shows very much the strong emphasis on the gift in your work life, a new job, a raise, a new business which was maybe was a little blocked or not happening, some of the results because of the negativity, and now it's suddenly taking off, where again the patience also comes through and the protection also comes through, the need to protect the energies, maybe depending upon this opportunity through a circle of friend or a new friend through this business. So it all connects with this 3D life as well, with the gift, the transformation and opportunity. Beautiful. Let us give you angel number, and then we will, thank you, quickly connect with tarot as well. So we have 2323, endless cycles. So I'll keep it here, you can pause and read it as well. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. There's some truth you are resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Right. So you are in this transformation coming out of an old cycle, an old pattern, my dear Pile 1, which is very important. Number 55 can also be important with 2323. And also, I feel that if you can understand, if you are a Hindi viewer, if you know Hindi, then on my other channel, I have recently uploaded a video. And I feel there is a message for you there. But if not, then yes, definitely for the collective here, the message is of change, coming out of this endless cycle. And with endless cycle, it feels very heavy, but it is not, because the opportunity and the transformation which is coming is really going to be so different. And they will make you feel so light as well, that you will really enjoy this space of blessings and gifts and individuality and good time spent, maybe a holiday with friends as well, I'm seeing here again. But yes, this pattern energy, the repetitive pattern, is what you're coming out from, is the gift. And it's very much aligned with as a result of your hard work, but a lot of support from universe and your spirit team. And it really feels like a divine timing kind of a message that this has to happen. And no wonder the energies are so strong with opportunity coming on opportunity from two different decks. So that is very, very strong synchronicity and high energy of the message. So let us connect with your tarot and see what else comes through. So let's inquire not only with the gifts, but also about some transformation in this repetitive cycles as well, if your spirit team can show us, so that you have more clear guidance of the changes to expect in which part of life, in which vibration. So spirit team of pile 1, what do they need to know to connect with the spirit of tarot? And for pile 1, thank you. So we have 8 of swords. So as dramatic as this card looks like, it's really talking about this change, the self-imposed prison, like the 8 of card comes through. You're not able to see before. There is a lot of influence on this negative energy which was there. So really looking into violet flame message that we picked up before is very important, like as a practice for you to have in your day-to-day life with the dealings in the 3D reality, especially when you're working with these opportunities and gifts. So this is what you're coming out of. This has been like, this is the energy of this endless cycle which you're breaking free from. So well done, pile 1, well done. This is brilliant. I'm so happy for you. This card I have shuffled twice, has come 3 times in front of me. This is Daughter of Cups, this is Page of Cups, and the importance of the beach that I was seeing before, the beach holiday, also comes through this, but also it comes as to me this instrument and the sound and sound healing as well. So when we were picking this energy of mental vacation, there is an emphasis on the singing of the throat chakra, which brings this mental space, calm down, as a gift. Then spending time around water is also important. If you have an instrument that you know that you can revive and start playing again. I'm picking like your friend also plays an instrument, and the future times the gifts look like spending time with them, playing your own instruments, having a good time with music. So this sound vibration is important, maybe through throat music, in whichever way. This like a sound therapy, and importance of beach and water also coming. It affects your emotional health, they're saying. Yeah, so we have 2 cards. Oh, we have 3 cards. We have 2 of swords. So this this deck does not talk very traditionally around. This is the Sufi deck. So this does not talk about very traditionally with the traditional tarot energy. I read them very intuitively. So they are showing here like this fork situation with the 2 of swords. But I'm picking a lot of your prepared energy, like intuitively to pick the options in the opportunities. And that is where the energy of patience also comes in. Because you are in a protected space, you are connected with your intuition, with the higher chakras, with the higher dimensions here. But it's very intuitive. You're ready with making choices through intuition, is how this specific 2 of swords is coming for you, pile 1. That is like the result of the transformation, that both here the eyes are closed, but here it was like a self-imposed, like a prison, like a pattern, and constantly one after the other there are sharp edges you have to cross. But here, whichever choice you're making it intuitively, and you may still feel that I don't know, I don't have enough information, but the transformation and the connection is there, and that'll help you lead the way, make the choice. Beautiful, very protected. Then we have number 13, Moth. This is the Death card. So this is the transformation which we have as your main card. And this is in continuation with this, that this transformation is earned as well. what I'm hearing, that you have earned this. Yeah, like turning your back on a lot of the negativity which was present. I'm also seeing for some, yeah, and they are showing like cord cutting, but not specifically cord cutting, but just the interaction is changed with some of the people. Maybe the people not necessarily have left your life or have changed because your vibration has changed, which does happen. But here it's more like not like a cord cutting, but they themselves are not wanting to spend time with you and you are not spending time with them, which is also a result of this clearing that you do on yourself. The Son of Swords, yeah, because you are heading like in an opposite direction, they're saying. Like turning your back, which you picked up. That is where this is coming, that you're heading in a different direction, but at a very, very high speed. And it's a very purple, bluish purple card, if you can see in the camera. I don't know, but yes, to my eyes, it's again looking very similar to the crown chakra energy here, which brings the message of direction of intuition, is what I hear. You are running in the direction of intuition. It may look like you're running the opposite way. The direction, the choice may look like it's very different, but you're led by intuition. Though it is a swords card, but the energy of intuition is very strong, very strongly present, my dear Palwan. And the bottom deck energy is the Ten of Cups, so it is a beautiful, beautiful gift and blessing of just divine happiness, as I'm hearing. In whichever way, in whichever part of life this gift is reflecting in your reality, is just bringing light, happiness, and joy in your reality. So beautiful time ahead, my dear Palwan, with these beautiful predictions and confirmations from Spirit. A big cycle breaker, big pattern you're coming out from. And look at, just feel, look at, you can feel the contrast of this energy. So beautiful, beautiful message, Palwan. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I'm not giving the next reading. They have not guided me to do that. And for today, the Reiki session is also not happening because of the gifts which are already coming your way. So there is the clearing thing we will not be doing today. But if you're called to, you can make use of any Reiki space from any other readings on the channel. That you can use any intention, as I always say. Reiki will always work on your behalf for your highest good. So thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in your next reading. Enjoy your gifts. Have a nice vacation. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Madhya Paltu. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful image, then this is your reading for today. And today we are receiving messages from your spirit team about a gift that is coming your way, or what this gift is going to look like. Some may not recognize it as a gift yet, is also a message. So let us see what is hidden under this beautiful pheasant feather. It says light worker. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card. And the gifts for a light worker, this is the pile of the light workers. I'm focused on, my attention is going on this beautiful triangle at the background. I hope you can see in the image. And in that, if you see, there is a face with like a garland on the crown. I'm picking the energy of Ascended Master Sanat Kumara in this, and Ascended Master Mary as well. So we will connect with these energies of some Ascended Masters. You may have a connection with Ascended Masters as a light worker. So you are on a mission on this planet. You may or may not be a starseed. Many of you feels like the collective of earth souls, but as earth angel souls, as light workers as well. So very high vibrational earth originating souls, but a mixed collective of starseeds and earth souls, all as light workers. So let us start with what the gift is going to look like. What is this gift coming your way? So we are going to receive a message from this deck of activations. You may have another pile pile 2. Um, yeah, some of you definitely have, but there are 2 activations coming. So Spirit is saying that some may have one and either this or that, or few of you have both the activations coming. So please take it as it resonates. The first is number 42, Tantric Journey. And this talks about the frequency of Tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So there is a message of knowing the gift of knowledge through the tantric journey, the gift of knowledge of the things that are kept in like secret or not readily available, that kind of an information coming for your journey in the light worker, because the light that you're showing on your journey, on your path, is coming from the palm, and there is a very bright face and then another face. So with the tantric journey, it connects 2-3 different messages together. The first is of the secret knowledge. Then there is the healer archetype very strongly coming, who also do a lot of energy work. Then there is this ascended master connection that we will continue, but a lot of information as a gift, the knowledge coming from higher dimensions through the spiritual disciplinary practice that you have. So there is something to do with your everyday to day connection of your routine and rituals with your spirit team. There is information coming, and that is a gift that is going to show your way. The next one is fertility, number 27. We have the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So this is the gift of fertility. Pile 2, very literally as well for many, that a new, you're going to welcome a new member in the family, news of like some good news coming, but for the whole rest of the collective, there is this news of the gift of flow of creativity, the flow of energy of creativity, and very sacral chakra oriented this energy is coming. Upgrades on your sacral chakra is also coming with fertility. These two are connected as well, together, for the collective who feel, viewers who are finding both the activations for themselves. Then it is the whole collective message of the journey ahead lies in the creative aspect of life. That is the big message as the gift. So creativity definitely is for the whole collective, but if you are connected with tantric journey as well with this, then it comes through your energy work as well. It is like you will be more creative in your work, you will find more creative ways of doing your work, but along with the positive gift, the news of a new family member, like a pregnancy or a new baby coming. So for some it's adoption as well, which is going to be a possible news coming as a gift, but definitely a new member in the family, and with the creative project, a new part of life, which will be very creative. A project that you have been wanting to do is going to start moving. Clearing off this block in that project is coming. So very, very positive news coming. Let us continue with some more messages. What does this gift look like, and what other gifts also, Spirit? What does the collective of pile 2 needs to know? Thank you. Again, we have 2 messages. 2 may be important. We have divine abundance. So this is Goddess Lakshmi, the divine feminine aspect, the goddess of abundance, You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So it's a very deep message. This wants to sit on this side of the reading. There is a change in perspective with this. One viewers who are connecting with this message, they have a big change in their perspective coming as a gift. The relationship with abundance, what abundance means, and also with self-worth of knowing your standing, knowing who you are and how far you have come in your journey as a light worker. This sense of self, not in the ego aspect, but with the divine aspect of connection with the divinity, of connection with these like ascended masters and receiving your guidance and having this discipline, is how this abundance is coming. With the fertility card, I'm feeling some connection with the divine abundance, with the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi, of prosperity, financial abundance, and also a different perspective on abundance. But for this message exclusively who are feeling, I'm feeling this is more connected with this single card. And we have grief. So tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. And this is where the gift is coming, the abundance of release of this grief from your heart space. And that is a big, beautiful blessing in life when we have this grief held in ourselves and it finally completes its stages of grief, like the 5 stages we have in grief. So wherever you are piled to in life with this grief in your body, in your life, in your energy field, it's coming to a completion. It's moving towards this new cycle, new positive fertility of abundance in life. So this is where the heart space is going to feel lighter, better, and more connected. Let it be the reason a new addition of family member or adoption, or in that specific 3D life, or in the spiritual aspect of it, there is a better connection with your own life as the meaning of life, and as the connection with the divine, the source, is going to enhance. And that is where this beautiful gift lies. For the ones who are connecting with the whole of the both the cards, the whole reading is coming towards this release of ending of a chapter and starting of something new. And that could be that creative aspect that we picked up before, but very positive abundance. And if you notice, this is behind the same Sri Yantra sign of here, the channel as well. So beautiful, strong, double connection in the symbolism. I'm also picking, since the start of your reading, sacred geometry. I don't know if I said it or not, but I feel we should get you a message from the sacred geometry and see what this gift more looks like, and what else to expect, and how it is going to come through. I might have to read the book for this as well. This is the sacred geometry deck. Again, we have 2. So the first one is the nanogun. It's 9 sides, number 54. Okay. I'm just seeing the stars inside. That is what my attention is going into. And the specific message I have to read from the book, because we don't want to miss. These are channeled messages in this deck, and that is where my guidance lies, that this one needs the book. And the other card is the duality, number 6. So this duality message is definitely revolving around the gift of completion of cycle, releasing of this grief, and a new way of a new reason of joy coming in the life. So let me get the booklet for this one, and I'll read it to you. So friends, this is the deck, and this is the nano gun. I will keep it close by here so that you can pause and read it. I hope you can see it all. Yeah. So this talks about completion, and this also talks about, very specifically here, there is a line which says, there is no need for sadness or regret because you have given your all and contributed your best. And it's also talking about this completion that has happened. So it covers the grief of it's really looking like, the efforts which they're talking about that you have done. Now the spirit takes over, now the universe supports you, and now we release this. The result is for you to see now. So that is where this message is coming. With number 9, I'm also noticing that this is 954, and this is 927, then this is 6, and this is 42, which is a 6. So with duality also, there is like the message is not only divided in half, but is also connecting crisscross this way. So the sacred geometry is coming in these connections as well, which are not very clear to you right now. So when I started the reading, you may remember I said that some of you will not understand how it is a gift as of now, and that is where these connections are coming to me in understanding. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. Yeah, it's a very different, deep. It's not only spiritual, but in life as well. It's connecting this way. So, yeah, let's see. Spirit, what else does this gift look like, or what do they need to know? That's why the new chapter in life starting was coming with the release of the grief. Yeah, we have healing. A lot of healing has happened, and this healing is the gift. And if you remember, we channeled the healer archetype as well with the hand and the tantric journey, and this is where this message of the light worker sits in the center, that the whole archetype, the archetype of the whole collective, is of healer, and a lot of healing is coming as a gift. Maybe some wanting to start work as a healer can also be a gift, which is coming in your understanding, in your clarity, and that this is what I want to do. So yes, good luck on that. We need all the healers for the ascension of the planet as the light worker. So that could be a very beautiful possible start for you. Let us look at a bit more into the duality of life, and if we can see where this abundance lies in. So we have the card success. Again, they're saying you have another pile is coming from your team. The card is saying choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. So as this card said, that no mistakes are wrong. Like whatever you do now, whatever choices you make, it'll take you towards the right thing. And that is where the strength of the work lies in. That is where the strength of the spiritual discipline that you have here, or the perspective on abundance, or the release of the grief. This space is created where the work you have done is going to bring this positive result in that space that has been created, and that will reflect in this way or that way in your life. So wherever this success is lying for you, believe, do not doubt yourself. You are on the right track. There are no wrong choices as of now with this gift, with this reality coming your way. Wow. So let us see what some angel numbers want us to tell. Again, we have 2. We have 0404, slow down. balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibration, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So, here, when we were talking about there are no wrong choices, friends, this is where the energy is taking you forward. This is what you're leaving behind, is the message that this has been happening, and now this is what you're coming out of. So this is not coming as the card is saying, as a warning, because I read the cards very intuitively, to the point that I'm just following the guidance. Whatever the card is saying, if I'm not feeling the words that are written, I will tell you how and what I'm hearing. And this is what you're leaving behind, is the message coming. That pay close attention to the situation, to the change, that how this grief is leaving you behind now, how this change is coming, how this success is coming. That is where it was a slow down speed before, like they're showing me a snail and then they're showing me the movie Turbo. If you've seen, it's a movie about a racing snail, Turbo. So that is how they're showing me that the difference in the reality is going to feel like with this gift. There's a lot of knowledge, the abundance which is coming, the removal of the grief from the reality, because this process is done. It's a change. It's a positive healing change. And this is what is left behind. And then we have 999, release. We have balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? And this is exactly what I was channeling with this card, that this is what you have left behind, and this is what is coming through. So this is what the effect of, the result of this healing that has happened, let's say in the grief or in your abundance, the definition, the knowledge, whichever the connection you have here in the reading. This is what is coming. And 9 is again coming 3 times. We have 549, then we have 279, and we have 999. And also we had 222 as well, right from the start of your reading. The next deck we're going to have is to connect with the Ascended Masters energy. Like we picked up Master Sanat Kumara and Master Mary. So let us see who else comes through, who is in your name. Thank you. We have Serapis Bay, Paradigm Shift, activation to grow, make the necessary change. We did pick on this activation with the knowledge which is coming and resulting on the definition of abundance or the fertility. But Serapis Bay is an ascended master who is currently working with you. Then there is another deck of ascended masters. Let's see. The masters working with pile 2. Show what the gift looks like. Look, we have Sanat Kumara here. I cannot make this up. Look, he is here. A very strong presence. So he's saying, Sanat Kumara, light activation, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. And the other Ascended Master is Master Mercury, Logos Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. And because of this message, again, they're saying that there is another pile, maybe pile 1, but yes, take it as it resonates. And this is beautiful, beautiful energy of Sanat Kumara, the very, very high vibrational energy. Sanat Kumara is the higher ascended aspect of Master Jesus, Yeshua. So this is how his energy comes through, with even higher than the Christ consciousness energy. So that is how at least I experience and receive his blessings when he's present and working on me. So Sanat Kumara, Serapis Bay, and Mercury. With the communication, I feel there is this healing which is coming from throat chakra and your sound healing and expression, and that is where this is relating with your pile 1. but also in your native chart. And if you natal chart, if you look at what Mercury is doing, you may find some more information there, because your Mercury is very active right now um, in your journey. The where you're coming out of the patterns and the release which they were talking about here has to do something with Mercury. So maybe in which house it is or which zodiac it is where the healing is happening in this life as a light worker. I'm also picking the energy of like if you work with this energy work with the tantric journey, you can connect with in your spiritual practice with Logos Mercury, and you can maybe look online about what you find, because I do not want to tell you. They're just specifically telling me not to tell you the information that I have. They're asking you to look for yourself. So maybe there's some reason there. And Serapis Bay is definitely talking with the connection with the higher aspects that we were picking before. And in that space, his very specific message is coming off that this grief has left because you have changed your paradigm. So there is the sense of duality which is changing in your life as this gift coming, and very, very strong energy of Serapis Bay, along with the throat chakra as well, how he is highlighting the energy here. So maybe you have another pile, but take it as it resonates. Then with the light activation, this energy card, this message of Master Sanat Kumara is very, very high vibrational. Like it's really showing the black and the white here as the duality, and the workings of life. You understand them, your perspective is changing. You understand grief now. It's not only that you have processed grief, you understand grief now. So in whichever way, this part of duality you have released and come out of the cycle which was slowing you down, Sanat Kumar has a big blessing on your journey as a light worker. So connecting with these ascended masters, and along with ascended master Mary as well, can really help you, my dear Paul, too. Yeah, and for your high vibration pile, even the tarot deck is coming, a very high vibrational tarot deck, which I used to just dip into, sense into the energy of the collective consciousness, what is happening. So again, very intuitively, I read this deck as well. So let us see what comes through for pile 2, what lies ahead as a gift, or what are the messages of the Ascended Masters. There are 2 coming again. Okay. The first is 59, Infinite Self-Realization, 10 of Activations. So this comes with many light codes. When I look at the images, I feel meditating on the card also helps. So maybe taking a screenshot and connecting with this, the light codes coming. But this is the journey of enlightenment and coming out of these dualities, what the masters are saying. I'm hearing them saying, coming out of this reality of the duality. Wow, reality of the duality. I never said that before like that, and I never thought. Yeah, reality of duality. So coming out of this into self-realization, receiving more light codes with connection as a gift. And then we have number 34, direction and delegation, sage of light codes. And this is where spirit is not only wanting to take you in this direction, but want to give you, delegate this work as well. And that is what the energy of Sanat Kumara is. He comes with the soul mission when he connects with you. So there is always a sense of your mission, your place, what your soul wants you to do in this life. And that is very exclusively with Sanat Kumara. My experience stands that with this delegation, this is where his information is going to come as this gift. It could be as a healer. This could be your confirmation, Paltu, from Master Sanat Kumara, that you are a healer. And as a light worker, this is your modality to help the planet come out of the grief, come out of the duality, come out of the old cycles, and bringing that energy work together with the tantric card as well, leaving what is slowing you down, and slowing the planet down behind. So there is very, very, very deep and very high vibrational message in your reading today, Paltu. So that's why today there is no next reading card or the Reiki grid also at the end, because the vibration of the reading is so high and you are receiving your gifts as you see it. You may or may not understand them fully, but there's a lot of information today which has come through. I really feel that you should go back into the reading, how we started, and then how the vibration just kept on increasing, and it just became so bright and so light in your reading. I hope you go back and notice this change in the vibration also that happened in your reading today, Paltu. So beautiful reading, but feel free to use any Reiki session at any other reading if you're called to, if you're in need of any clearing or any more guidance or healing. And if you're new to Reiki, then as a healer archetype, I invite you to experience Reiki for 5 minutes from any other reading that you're called to at the end. Most of the recent ones have these 5 minutes available as a service from me to my beautiful collective who come and receive their messages. So thank you so much, Paltu, for being here. I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that I also connected with these beautiful masters here and received their blessings as while I was channeling for you today. Thank you so much. Good luck on your beautiful journey of abundance and success. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Pile 3. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful chalice, this card, then this is your reading. And for today's reading, we are receiving messages from your spirit team about what gift is coming your way, what lies ahead, what is coming your way. And they are saying for both the piles and for you as well, they've said that it may not look like as a gift in the beginning, but you will find out. So let us see, what does it say? So it says abundance. The beautiful gift of abundance is coming your way. This abundance has your own definition as a collective reading. For some, it can be financial abundance, for some emotional, for some just having some inner peace, for some able to travel, for some recovering from an illness, having better health, for some connection, better relationships. So it really depends upon your definition of what abundance is, but it's coming as like the Ace of Cups from the tarot, and it's really filling and overflowing with the energy of abundance. It's all surrounded by abundance. Beautiful. It also comes as the hard work paying off message as well. Maybe around in your work, there is some kind of progress which was not happening, and now this abundance is flowing through that. So we are going to start with this deck of activations. So let's see, what does this activation, the gift of abundance, looks like for pile 3. So we have soul time number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So really this activation is talking about the inner peace that we picked up as the abundance, but this message is for the whole collective. Sorry. So with this soul time, I'm also picking for many of you in the collective, rather for all of the collective, the energy of there is this healing which has happened, which was also a message in another pile. So you may have a reading there. But yeah, in your pile, this healing has happened in an aspect of life where this reality is changing as a result of that, and bringing this abundance, this vibration. Maybe the relationship itself of you and the spirit of abundance, the vibration of abundance and you, that relationship has healed at the level of soul. That could also be, for many of you, I feel, is an activation, is a gift that is coming. So let's see at soul level what comes through for pile 3, like what has healed. What is this abundance looking like? So we have service. I feel good when I can help others. It's a very heart chakra oriented energy. There is an energy of hesitation which has been released recently. You are feeling less, not only hesitant, like there is more confidence in your work, in whichever way your service is in the definition of abundance. It can be service to people, planet, animals, any form of life. There is for someone very specifically coming that you are very better. The gift is coming in, I don't want to say guessing, but for you, it's going to start look like guessing, like reading the energy of someone's heart space. What someone is feeling in their heart, you pick up that energy very quickly now. And that is a gift which is coming. And that is also interconnected with your service. I feel there's one more. For pile 3. Okay, we have 2 more. But they're together, they're saying, okay. So it's the same message. Trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And this is the hesitation that I was picking with service before, that in action, you're not hesitating and you're more trusting of the guidance, you're more trusting of the energy read that is coming your way. And we have patience. So trust and patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So a big lesson, a big soul growth in your journey as abundance has happened in patience, which is reflecting in your trust and service. So this is all is one big message, pile 3. Service with patience, with trust, trust with service and patience. It's all very interconnected with abundance. It's a very spiritual reading so far right now for you, pile 3. Not much of the 3D aspect of gift has come through. Let us inquire into the 3D a bit then to see some more, because this is a very bigger picture, very over when we are having like the collective on guidance from divine. It's a very high vibrational collective, and most of the readings are very spiritual in nature and very strong energies come through. But I feel that there are some 3D reality way of abundance in your life is also coming. And that is where we want to inquire. I feel there's one more. Okay. Sorry, my throat is a little tickly today. So first one is Gong, an exciting event. Okay. So this is the first gift which is coming. There is an event. There is like a meeting, or there is a coming together of people. That is how I'm seeing. Like I'm just seeing a lot of people meeting. And that is going to be a very exciting event for you. It could be that you are finding yourself more in service around after that meeting. Secondly, during that meeting, the experience of your energy reading is going to come as well in this form of abundance. And really having some these soul level connections can also happen. It's just like a declaration of something which was not in your attention before this event is going to bring. The timeline we still don't have, and I apologize for that, guys, today, because they're not showing any timeline for these predictions which are coming. But these are gifts, and these are coming as a new way of life in your 3D reality. So we have moon changes in your life, yes. So very feminine, positive, emotional changes in your life. Looking at what moon is doing in your chart can be important. It links with another pile, but I can't tell you which one. So if you call to, you can have a look at another pile. You may have a reading there, but it is about positive changes. And I will actually pull a card from before we move ahead. Let us connect with the moon energy and see what lies ahead, or what is this gift has to do with. Let's use this one, the Moonology. So, in continuation with the message of the moon, please, Spirit, thank you. We have Gemini, first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Wow. So it is a manifestation power in your throat chakra. And I think that is where I was picking your connection with another pile as well. I feel all the three piles are very interconnected today. But the Gemini in your natal chart is having an effect on your throat chakra, on the manifestation power of your words, the power of word. So whatever you are going to say now is going to manifest. So you have to be very careful to use this power which is coming as this gift, like the declaration as well, especially in this event, like as if, like a way of not only reading the energy, but also seeing that when you're talking, how you can also help with this power of word as a service. So this power of word, the sound and vibration was very strongly in another pile in today's reading. But have a look at your Gemini in your natal chart, what it is doing in connection with moon, or in which house it is, in which what planets are in Gemini. And specifically, that is where your throat chakra is being helped by moon. Changes in your life. This is the change, the gift coming in your life. We have victory in Samandeva. So this is one message which I specifically picked towards the end of the abundance message. I feel I did say about a work, a project which is not moving or is going to move ahead. There is something around that. Work related this victory is, and then this 5-5. So a lot of change in this work is going to come after this gift which comes, this energy of abundance, when it opens, unravels, unfurls itself into dynamics, the 3D life of your work. And we have Broom, new home and new attitude. Wow. So there is a beautiful possibility, the gift of a new residence coming, buying a new home. Congratulations if that is happening for you, Pile 3. I'm very happy for you. It's very exciting. Then there is also on the new attitude, which takes to the other message of the abundance and the change of perspective. And so it is very interlinking with different piles. So a new place. And with Broom, I'm also picking the energy of if you are not in the new, buying the new house or moving to a new place, message is not resonating. If then for those in the collective, the message is of that is going to be a more cleansed space now. There is going to be more energy flow of abundance in this place of your home now. Yeah, and for many, I'm also hearing home is where my heart is. And that could be because of this soul time, this level of the abundance of the peace and the stillness, which we picked up before. Okay, let's see a bit more. Some more, please, Spirit. For pile 3, thank you. We have wrong decision. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So this could be, I shouldn't say this could be, because I have to say what I'm listening. And what I'm listening is that this is what the victory comes through as thinking before you're acting, where the patient actually should sit with patience here, though they're interconnected with the service and trust and patience. But here this message is specifically coming with the message of patience, and that is where the healing has happened. That is where the soul level growth has happened. That whenever you were deciding before, the fail of the wrong decision is going to come out of it. And I always say in my collective that it's a very intuitive reading. I'm saying what I'm channeling, what I'm listening from spirit, what I'm hearing. So they are not showing me this card as the card of a gift. No, this is about the change which is happening in your working of taking the process of a decision, trusting yourself before you act on the decision with patience. This is what I heard when they said on this, the message on this card. It says wrong decision, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So this is something which is changing. This is the journey you have moved on and you have gone ahead. And that is where now you're reaching this target of abundance, trust, service, and victory. Beautiful. Okay, let's continue. What else we can know about the gift, Spirit? For pile 3, what do they need to know more about? Oh, very strong card. We have good luck. Oh, wow. Very strong energy of good luck. Is the gift coming your way? Yes, so what this showing me is, so when the card was hitting the cards here, it just knocked this wrong decision out. Yeah, so that is the good luck energy, which is now moving this thing out. Then before I saw the card, I heard the perception again, and I could not pick on how this message is going to relate with this wrong decision and the perception. But looking at the black, beautiful little cat feline sitting here, the perception is coming in the way of you working. Like if, let's say, as a bad omen, people say like black cat, but it is not what is your finding now. It is not what your gift is now. So this change in perception, that seeing a black cat is actually a good luck for you now, is what is coming. And it's really keeping this energy out. I don't want to keep it somewhere like this, like it's leaving. Like I don't want to, I just feel like this energy is leaving. And this is what is taking place as abundance. Wow. So I did pick up on that, but yes, I was not clear. So that's why when they explained it to me, I was smiling a bit like, oh, okay, now I get it. I'm just asking which tarot card deck they want. 1 second, let me connect with them. And now I know why. Because this is the tarot deck of crows, raven deck. And you had the crow feather in the beginning. And I was asking why you're asking to hide the abundance with the crow feather. I did not use it in the introduction, in the pile pickup. And now I know why, because the energy is connected with raven, with like the color black in itself, and maybe some kind of your abundance is also in some energy work that you do, because you are in the collective of guidance from divine of this in this channel. So definitely there is some sense of spiritual aspect in this reading. So let's connect with, like when I saw the broom, then also I thought like, is it like some kind of an energy work archetype you're taking me to? But I wasn't sure. But yes, let's connect with the Spirit of Tarot through the Raven deck and see about the gift, what comes through for pile 3. Thank you. So the first one we have is Queen of Wands. And we have 2 beautiful lions, and the Queen is balancing on the throne of the 2 felines. I feel definitely one connection with your like another deck as a star seed specifically. Yes, very strong energy archetype of some of you here with a star seed lineage. I'll not tell you that here because they don't let me. I can tell you, but they will not. They don't allow me. So I apologize. But yes, for that inquiry, you have to pick another pile and receive the message. So sorry, guys. Then we have 7 of Swords. Yeah, they're just flying away with it. Like, I'm just hearing battle has ended. Like, what battle? Maybe, maybe for this relationship with abundance, um, to fix this, like to heal this relationship. There was like, I feel, yeah, there is some really difficult times you have seen pile three, and you're really coming out of that. Um, it's definitely it's a very positive new change. Lot of abundance, especially financial abundance, but which also brings this sense of really security, calm, peace, and not having worry, because it gives like this sense of just battle. I mean, like end of a battle. Wow, that's why sitting on the good luck as well. It's ending. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I'm not picking anything other than the star lineage. Oh, High Priestess, and that is why. Look at the level of intuition, the strength of your intuition. That is where this energy of the energy work I was picking right from the beginning, because you have this archetype, pile three. If you do not know about it, then that is again going back to the message that you do not know this gift yet. You might not understand it, you might not resonate with it as of now, but it is coming because something, this thing has ended. These wrong decisions are not happening. You're more trusting the guidance which is coming from the level of soul. Wow. So there is definitely an archetype of energy workers, but for the whole collective, very strong blessing on your intuition. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. Yeah. When we were picking about the energy of this battle, that is how it has changed. The 10 of Cups. So many blessings. Beautiful home. And also, when I said, like the content, the peace, no worry in life, that is what this is happening. That is where this 10 of Cups is coming. Yeah. Beautiful. I feel, yeah, messages are just going round and round now. I feel, Spirit, please, can we have some more clarity on the messages if there are any more messages coming? Then we have the moon, sitting on the moon. That is so important, that this was the space moon had in the reading, and the moon has come again. So really looking at your natal chart is important. Working with moon in continuation with the energy work that we picked up is important. Maybe following the moon cycles and see how you feel, how you work around moon cycles. That could be a change in your reality. They are also asking me to again explain to you the Chandra Ashtam in Vedic astrology. So look at your natal chart if you have access. Like this is first house where your moon is. So you count this house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wherever the eighth house is, the zodiac of that eighth house in the moon cycle, when moon transits into that zodiac, those 2.5 days, we should not make any decisions. The mind is very unsettled. We feel very irritated. So that is not a good time. That is the time to stay very quiet and really be patient with ourselves, as it says here. Yeah. So it was important for someone to know. This is in Vedic astrology. In Western, I don't think it is taught there. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're really, with this gift of abundance, in whichever way you're resonating, you are really creating and collecting this abundance. Like if it is financial, then you're going to have a lot of savings in this financial abundance. If it is with the content and the subtle faith, then there's a lot of emotional healing which is coming, and you will be really grounded in that emotional abundance. So whichever way this abundance is coming, it's going to stay with you. It's not going to go away. So that is where the trust also comes. That this is a constant, a permanent change, a foundational change happened at soul level and so reflecting in your 3D reality. Beautiful. Let's have a final card, Spirit. Oh, thank you. We have the Empress, and it is really, the Empress is pushed out. I can't even see in the camera any message. It's done. It's gone. The Empress has kicked wrong decisions out. Beautiful. This is the confirmation of what I was channeling here, the permanence of abundance in your life, because work happened at soul level. So there is this change coming, pile 3. There is this permanent change coming with the vibration of abundance entering your life. And today, there is no next go-to card today. So this is the message for today, and no Reiki healing as well today, because Spirit was giving this message of gift and abundance. And okay, they're asking me to give you one final card from this deck. Sorry, I forgot. I kept this deck on the side, and yeah, so no Reiki today, but you can choose to look at any other reading if you are in need of receiving Reiki healing, because that is my service for my beautiful collective. So we have 2 messages. Again, we have the same Sri Yantra, the sign of the logo of our channel, which is abundance. We have Labradorite, Celestial Gold, Seeing the Unseen, Visionary Capabilities, number 17. Wow. And this was an important message. That's why it had to come through even after the tarot. They did not let me finish the reading. So there is definitely this understanding, not only at the level of how you are going to live your life now with this abundance, but also psychically with those energy workers, and where the moon is helping with this psychic abilities coming, because throat chakra is involved, and throat chakra is a very psychic chakra. So that is where the moon is affecting, not only with the expression and the throat chakra and the sound vibration, but also with the psychic vision, especially clairaudience for many of you. So keep an eye, keep an ear for that. Oh, Buddha energy again. Ascended Master, Truth, Self-Worth, Up Leveling, number 36. Definitely another pile you have, because one pile had Ascended Masters come through. So please, intuitively, pile 3, I suggest you please pick up another pile, and there is where the continuation of your energy, your messages lies, I feel, without the continuation from the deck of the cards that I give, like how I give normally. But there is this truth, self-worth, up-leveling, which we picked up in the beginning of the reading as well. So your connection with Ascended Master Buddha can also be important here. So maybe try connecting with Master Buddha if you are in a practice like with your energy work, let's say, or just in meditation and stillness. Just have a few moments of stillness, like if you pray, then that could be another way of just connecting with the master and see what comes through. And I feel that you do have another pile in the reading today. Yeah, beautiful gifts coming your way, pile 3. That was your reading today. No Reiki, no other cards, as I said, and good luck. I'll see you in your next reading. Enjoy your gifts, enjoy your abundance. Take care. Bye bye.